Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. We are bang on 12 noon here in the UK. I hope you are well. I hope you had a lovely preview earlier on of something brand new that we've got coming today on Crafters TV. You had Lily there showcasing what I'm away to show you very, very shortly. Now, can I just say off the back of yesterday, thank you so much. We had such a fun day, but by gosh, we had such a busy day when it comes to the brand new launch yesterday. We had new merch yesterday. Now, a lot of you were like, oh, I wish I could get more. Don't worry. We've got something else coming today within this collection here when it comes to the merch. Now, within this one here, it is all about sentiments. We're going to go through it all. So if you didn't see Lily within the preview earlier on, do not worry. We are here for the whole day. We're going to be mixing and matching. We're going to be bringing in yesterday's launch. So if you didn't see it or you missed it live, do not worry. We're going to be having a look throughout the day. We're also going to be having a look at the pasta collection. Of course, it's Tuesday. Tuesday, we then always end with a launch party where we look at the latest launches that we've had lately here. We will, of course, go all the way back to today's launch. Now, for me, it's not just me, of course. If you did see yesterday, or you've seen social this morning, or maybe this is your first show watching this week, and you're like, gosh, Ben's got really handsome, hasn't he? He's changed. Where is he? Where is he? Do not worry, Ben's off on a well-deserved break this week. So you got me on this side till Thursday, and I'm really excited because we always say it, and it's tongue-in-cheek, we mean what we say, but we mean it with love. We love it when Ben's away on holiday because it's our opportunity that we get to work and play together when it comes to our shows. Because believe it or not, myself and Debbie, we very rarely see each other unless we're here in the building together.
Absolutely, and that's what I love about it. Whenever we get the opportunity to work with each other, whether it be Craig, whether it be Debbie, whether it be Lily, because we don't get to do it very often, and it's really lovely when we can. So yeah, Ben, I hope you're having a lovely time if you are watching. I doubt very much he is because it's a week off and I think he just wants a bit of downtime. However, we've got a great day lined up for you. I caught some of that show with Lily this morning. Didn't she do some beautiful demos and showcasing them off? Everybody needs sentiments in their life. No matter what size, no matter what they say, they are the usefulest tools that you can have in your crafty stash because it gets to say what you want to say without having to do any hard work apart from running it through a machine. And these are going to fit through your mini as well, absolutely perfectly. Love the font on these, can't wait to show you some... In fact, shut up and just show them, Debbie.
We're going to do it, let's do it,
Let's just get in there and show you some samples. Everybody needs words to say something to someone. This, I absolutely adore. I did say I was going to try and recreate something, didn't I? I forgot to ask Jake for it, pad. Because I absolutely love that. And I was thinking that'd be gorgeous for my granddaughter.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it?
Maybe later in the... launch show, we might be seeing something similar.
Well, let's face it, yesterday live for the launch, you done my birthday card, you done my gift box, you done Debbie Fisher's birthday card, covering them all.
My dad's bottle holder, there may be one or two more things featuring that might be covering certain occasions, but yeah, this is what it's all about. And you know what? We launched tags yesterday, so I know on this sample here, the tag is being handmade, but you've got those tags. You could be using those tags with this perfectly. It almost fits hand in hand. The balloon dies on there as well. Oh, I've got them. I'm giving myself more ideas for this launch show. I weren't going to wing the launch show, you know, because I was like thinking, I can't wait to get stuck into these, and we're going to have a bit of fun deciding on what we're going to say on the cards, aren't we? We're going to have a little bit of fun, because that's the lovely thing about this. This is going to work with every single collection you own, whether it be ours, whether it be somebody else's. You know, you could have some, my friends at Hunky Dory might be saying, but Hunky Dory Keith's. Of course. You want the sentiments for it, you've got them right here.
Keith's tomorrow.
Keith's tomorrow, Keith's paper. I mean, he brings some gorgeous cardstock and paper you could be using with anything. Love that rosette. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. This, I love this, because I love anything that, like, look, it's just beautiful around the box lid.
All the way around.
And that's the thing on the tag, and you can use your tag again. What about this one? A little bit of faux embossing in the background just by putting the words on, cutting out in white and then putting them around there. That is absolutely beautiful as well. So many lovely ways that you are going to be able to use these, and you're going to be saying exactly what you want to say to someone regardless of the occasion, because it's these life's moments. That's why we called it that, Kit. It's the life's moments. And then, like I said, this is a perfect example, Craig.
Isn't it so good?
Patchwork dies. And ain't that clever?
Idea.
That is superbly clever, and I absolutely love that. And that is what this set is all about. It's not a great big collection. It is going to be the most useful tools that you can have in your craft desk that you can reach to time and time again when you want to say those special words.
Absolutely. We're going to delve into it in a moment or two. What we will do is we've got Jan on the socials for this show here. Lots of you tuning in, so thank you so much. Julie Parma's in saying good afternoon, everyone. We've also then got Linda Knowles in saying good morning from Nebraska. Good morning to you too. Lois is in saying good morning from Ohio. Lynn Harvey saying hi, Craig, Debbie, the amazing CTV team. Wonderful social media superstar Jan and everyone. Slight little change today. Big Pop Johnny, he's on a day off today, so we've got George in, George producing, Jamie's still directing, Jake is out there getting set up for this week because by gosh, we've got a good week this week coming. We've got Trudy's in, Daniel Pierce Holland's in, Jeffrey Langley's in saying top of the day, King of the Foil Press, Craig. By the way, guys, we are talking about getting that foil press show rescheduled. It's not forgotten, so don't worry, it will be coming soon. Linda Armstead is saying good morning from Maryland. Love to Create saying hi, Craig and Debbie. Sister P4 on YouTube is saying hello, Craig, Debbie, Jan, Warehouse team, and my crafty friends. We've also got, Nicole Bretherick. Was our ears burning after yesterday? A lot of good things were being said about you yesterday, Nicole. Saying good morning, Debbie, Craig, and everyone. Pamela's in, Pauline's in, Rebecca's in. You're all in, getting in, ready for the brand new lodge. Here we go. And I'm going to tell you this right now, crafter to crafter. Every single crafter needs a V-blade paper trimmer, as I always say, and this. And I'm going to tell you that day in and day out, whether you're a paper crafter, memory book maker, whether you're a model maker, whatever it is, if you dabble in card, you need this. You never ever hear me say you need this unless I specifically mean you need this and you need it. 77 dies, glitter cards, Centura Apparel, our friends at Hunky Dory, Adorable Scoreable, Keith's cardstock here, luxury cardstock, our linen cardstock, every cardstock, different mediums as well. You're going to be able to cut even with the mini. I love saying that because then that means these will work with every single die cutting machine in the world. And I love saying that when it comes to small ones there. Our Mini is one of the smallest out there in the world, so therefore these will work through any die cutting machine. You've got all these different sentiments that you can then start to build, that you can see. Love, your, we, we've then got friend, we've then got with, we've got cheers, smile, happy, celebrate, sending, hopeful, someone, especially proud, wonderful, surprise. Then you've got all your numbers as well. What I love as well, we give you, I'm going to be careful here, we give you the 6 and we give you the 9. We don't just give you 1 and expect you to then turn them. We give you the full numbers there, 1 to 0. Then you've got your ordinals as well, your ths and your st and your ns. You've got them as well. All of them are included for you to then make exactly what Debbie was just showing you there. Now, when it comes to this set, you're also getting new merch, guys. Now, I'm going to tell you straight away, before we go into the prices, for you guys stateside, it's tariff-free. Tariff-free for the brand new launch today. We've given you your apron, we've given you your tote bag, now we're giving you your tea towel. Crafting forever, housework, whenever. That is absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm going to tell you this as well for those that collect our Crafters Companion merch. It's been a while since we've had merch. You can only get this within the Life's Moment showstopper here. That's not all when it comes to the price. I've not even touched upon the price. You've seen it on the screen. But what does that mean? It also means that you're getting 10 sheets of your Centura Apparel. This is your chocolate box purple, 310 GSM. And you know what? The dies are lovely, dinky, but pack a punch. And you know what? Cuts to your 310 with an absolute dream. Then you might be thinking, but then you've got your glues, you've got your dotty tape runners, all on Shop the Day. Go and have a look and stock up. But we're even giving you one of my favourites, 6 sheets of your A4 double-sided adhesive sheets. Essentially, turns them into a sticker. Peel that off, stick it on, die cut your words, peel the backing off, there's your stickers. You're getting all of that for £38.51. Many of you are not paying that one, as exceptional as it is, but look at your platinum price. £30.40 or $40.80. I'm going to tell you this right now, if you are not part of the club, if you're not part of Club Inspire, please join. It's completely free. Even if this was your one and only purchase, it's going to be the best purchase that you've got to personalise your cards. Even if it was your only one, you get 20% off your first order, which means today you would get this for £30.40 or $40.80. You guys stateside tariff free. Yesterday, apart from the launch, I was saying, of course, you guys have got your tariff on top of that. Not when it comes to this selection here. You are going, of course, getting the brand new launch with the dies, the tea towel, but it works out that you're getting all of that cardstock, 10 sheets Centura Pearl and 6 sheets of your double-sided adhesive sheets. Works out that you're getting them for half price within that deal there. £30.40, $40.80. Let me know in the comments all through how and where you're going to use them. Special cards, memory books, pop-out books, template libraries, let us know. This is one of my most favourite launches in a long time, and who would think you'd be saying that on something so small, but by gosh, so powerful when it comes to your cards and your projects. Debbie, I need a drink. What can we do?
I was just listening to, I was trying to get a few bits prepped here because honestly, I mean, any occasion that you want to spread that little bit of those words to somebody, you've got it all here. I mean, that is a lot of dies for your money, a lot of dies, a lot of sentiments for your pennies as well. I love this. Like Craig said, we all were a little bit excited because as well, do you know, it's all good and well having certain ones in certain collections, but you want the useful ones as well, and you've got some really useful ones there, and I love the fact that you can make up what you want to say as well. Now, I'm going to tell you, this first demonstration took a little bit of inspiration from one of the design team members, lovely Marie, if you're watching. She's done a card, Craig, with a birthday cake and put the words in. Yeah. And I loved it so much, I thought I'd do it. Only thing where I couldn't remember what collection we had the candles in, so I'm going to be leaving my candles off. I'll probably add them on at a later date.
Was that not our number dies?
We had some, but little candles.
Oh, little candles.
I know, I was trying to remember.
It's a sample layer.
When we've had so many, it's their little candles. I mean, I could make my own, to be fair, but I can't remember that one. But literally, all you're going to do is decide on what we want to say. Now, I do want to say, and when I'm taking this, I have to look at this because I can't read things back to front. Can you?
No.
Terrible for it. So literally, how that is placed on there is how it is on there. So use that as a little guide because seriously, I look at it. I love the font. I like this script font that we've got. It's very... do you know in your handwriting?
Yes.
At school?
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of. So, oh, Craig, I'm getting what? Oh,
it is warm in here, isn't it?
I've just took my cardigan off again. Whew. No, I'm not putting no fan on Jamie. I'll end up blowing my sentiments absolutely everywhere. So we'll stick to as it is. Right, so one of them want to say is birthday. And the happy. So happy is, I've just seen that there, next to love, which is that one. I actually want love as well because I want to say love. I want to say lots of. So let me find me lots. There it is, up at the top. Me of is that one there. So I've got me lots of love. I might have to say with lots of love, actually.
But you've got that option, don't you?
Yeah, that's
the thing.
Because if you look at it, and you, like I said, I'm going to transfer these onto a magnetic sheet, but I am going to keep them in this order. I'm not going to lie, just so I know where everything is. Yeah. Because like I said, back to front, I'll be spending forever and a day trying to read it upside down, back to front and everything else. I might be skilled, but I ain't that skilled. So let me just pop that on there for now, and I'll just put those into my mini. So let's just pop all of them. I have got some more cut out as well with some more different words on there, but for now we'll just do those because I don't want to spend all my time die cutting. I want to do and create as well. So let's go in. Fits through your mini perfectly as well. I'm cutting this out into watercolour cardstock, and that's only because I am using Sauvageois ink pads. Okay. Now, I do believe we've got some ink pads later on.
I believe we do.
I can't remember which ones they were. George did tell me at the beginning of the day. A lot's happened since then.
So much has happened.
Yeah, we've had surprise visitors from Canada. Yeah, we've had a lot going off this morning. A lot going off. Now, take those out there, and then I will put those back in, but literally just take it out. Now, do you know what's really useful as well that's coming in this showstopper deal? Those adhesive sheets.
They are indeed.
And I would, in fact, we probably will do it in the launch show. I'll show you how to use them. Not sure if Lily showed you how to use them this morning. They're self-explanatory though. You can put any of your cardstock or your papers onto peel off the backing, pop it, in fact, cut a little bit down if you want, because tacky glue will be your friend. I'm heavy-handed, so I won't be using the dotty tape pen. If you're not heavy-handed, a dotty tape pen will be your best friend as well. But I mean, you've seen me, Craig, haven't you? You know what I'm like. It ain't going to happen with the dotty tape pen. I'll end up tearing everything. So yeah, they are delicate.
Exactly the same.
Are you the same?
Debbie, we know this. We are so alike in so many ways. I'm exactly the same. So yesterday, when Debbie was saying things and I was agreeing, saying, yeah, I'm the same, it is legit. I am the same in so many ways with Debbie and crafting, and I just tear them when it comes to the dots.
I'm terrible.
I do.
It's because I think sometimes I'm always in a bit of a rush, and when I'm in a bit of a rush, I'm one of those. It's like I told you. Do you know when I was talking about scoring?
Yeah.
How many times I've scored through paper and gone straight through it because I've gone so heavy-handed with it, and I'm like, I should really practice what I preach. But and the same with the dotty pen. And I could not live without that dotty tape pen in my life. I really couldn't. But when it comes to things that are delicate, I just have to steer clear because I know what I'm like. Lots of.
My go-to is always my tacky glue, but
Yes.
I do love, and you've seen me use the double-sided adhesive sheets. It's options, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Options.
Let me just bring that into shot so you can see. I love that script. In a month for Sundays, I won't be able to write that script. I probably would have done when I was about 11 or 12, you know, and you were learning how to do it all. But maybe actually it might have been younger. Probably were a bit younger actually.
So just
in
a
fact,
couple
looking
of
at
years
our
ago.
Safi's handwriting now, yeah, probably about 6, 7 year old when we started learning how to do all that. Do you know, I used to write between the lines and you used to have to go and do all your curly.
Yeah.
This is what this reminds me of.
It does
just
actually.
Gives me, evokes those sort of memories.
What's that?
What I also
Rounding, up and flick and kick.
What was it?
So, don't quote me on this, but certainly my time at school, we had your education and how it's like round and curve and up and flick. So whatever the word, round and like you say, you would have 2 lines and you would follow round and up and turn and flick, whatever the word, yeah. So the script, actually, it's taken me back to school, actually.
Yeah, because it's a lovely font. I absolutely love it. It reminds me as well of, and I'm going back some years when we had some sentiment dies. Oh, for all our newbies, you probably haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, but the die sets that used to come in like with that beautiful font, like
right,
that lovely
yeah.
square, and that's exactly what this is, and I absolutely love it. Now, I have got a couple there, but I've also got some more at the side of me, so I will be coming back to those in a second, not just yet, because what I'm going to do is create a little bit of background for my birthday cake, and I'm going to use a couple of our Duet ink pads. I've got a little background piece. I don't need all of that though, because there's only going to be a little bit of it on show, so I'm going to pop one of our gorgeous purples down. I'll probably come back to that in a second. I've got that as my background piece.
Okay.
Bit of the pink. Can't remember which colours it was that George did tell me earlier, and I can't remember. How bad's that? Got a memory like a sieve just lately. I don't know about anybody else. Is anybody else the same? When you get to a certain age, I completely forget. Where's my water spritzer gone?
So George, is it the ones that I've got underneath here? So just like while we're watching Debbie, we'll come back to it later, but I think, we've got the Enchanted Ocean Duet ink pads, we've got a Pearlescent Flame Pink, we've got a Summer Bouquet Duet, we've got Misty Morning Pigment, Sandstorm Pigment, Friar Brown Quick Dry, Crushed Velvet Water Reactive, and a blush metallic with a rocker block in that, and we'll go over that later on, but yeah, there is one on the website if you want to check it out.
Perfect. I knew we got some, and I just couldn't remember because we were chatting, but then we got interrupted. So, and I think that's what's thrown me a little bit. But yeah, quite a morning.
It's Tuesday.
Exactly. So that's just creating, and it's quite a nice subtle bit of a background there, but it's going to work really complementary with the purple, deep purple. Deep purple?
Yes, yeah.
Centura Pearl.
I think it's just called, is it purple? But I always just call it chocolate box purple. We've actually, deep purple. Deep purple.
Deep purple. Thank you. Just got to grab a bit of tissue because I'm having a bit of a hot flush as well.
bother.
Oh, high days.
Yeah, it's been all good. Everyone came in this morning after a nice bank holiday weekend, all chilled and relaxed, ready for a new day. And we are like, we've been here. It's the second day. Third day for me, including Saturday, of course. Yep, me and Debbie were here all week. I'm down at Redditch at the weekend before I come back here. So, yeah. And do you know what, Debbie? We wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
Do you know what? No. People often say, and I get a lot of comments from people saying, you're always busy, you're always on the road, you're always just... Do you know what? I love it.
Snap, yeah.
I just love it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, because I love family time, I love I love my family time, but I love my job as well. And I mean, really, we call this a job, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Who else gets paid to do something they absolutely love?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It's so rare.
Exactly. And that may, do you know, that it's that age-old saying: if you do a job that you love, you never work a day in your life. And I think that's a very true saying, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Yeah,
it really
absolutely. Right, I'm just going to let that dry for a second, because what I want to do as well, and I'll come back, but I'm going to, do you know me words? Let me put my glasses back on, because I'll never see them in a month of Sundays. There we go. Right, so I've got cheers. Let me put that there. So I'm going to be inking these with these two inks, so everything kind of matches. And this is another question I get asked quite a lot. How do you work out what to do colour-wise? It's like the same with paper. If you choose a paper, I choose the paper and then I decide on the colours that I'm going to then use. So, because you can always find something, whether it be an alcohol marker, a water-based marker, there'll be something that's in the colour range that's in your papers, and that's how I choose. Are you the same?
Yep, yeah.
And it's the same here. I've chosen two colours to create this lovely background piece, but I want my words to match, so I am going to use the same colours so that it all complements each other. So yeah, that's how I tend to do things, and I know you're the same, Craig, as well, aren't you? So I'm going to do a little bit of a mix and a match between the two. So I've got me Celebrating Cheers here, and I'm going to use the purple and the pink. I could, of course, have done this on some cardstock and then cut it out, but I prefer it where I can, like, literally start to build it up. And I know it's a bit difficult on the camera because we can't zoom in that close. In fact, Jamie, don't zoom in that close. Just in case. I knew I said that then, Craig, and I thought, oh no, it's like a challenge to Jamie then, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's like a challenge to him.
Jamie.
So in fact, I'll tell you what, let me grab a bit of white cardstock and then I can put it on and you'll start to see them, because they kind of get lost on the mats because the mat's white as well. There we go. You can start to see it now. I've got Special Day, so we'll bring in the Special Day as well. Let's do a bit of pink on that end, a bit of pink on that one. Is that rain?
It is, yeah.
Do you know, I saw a post from Ben, because he's been running this morning.
Has he?
Yeah, he's been out running, and he said he got strange looks from folk because he were absolutely saturated. And I'm thinking, why is he saturated? Because I don't know about where you are, Craig, but there were no rain. So
it's funny you saying that. Obviously, we touched upon it yesterday. Those that know me know I go through spells where I can't sleep, and I'm currently through one like that just now.
Oh, bless you.
And I was away. I actually watched the wrestling live. I was up that late, and I did go to bed. And I felt nice and relaxed, and it was chucking a rain. My window was open, and it was one of those, where you just lay there and you just listen to it.
I love the sound of rain.
It was bliss. It was absolutely bliss.
Do you know one of my favourite bits is doing in a caravan, on a caravan holiday, and it's raining. And yeah, exactly, Jamie. It always rains when you go to a caravan. I love the sound of it on the top of the caravan. Yeah. I find it very therapeutic, and it actually is quite relaxing and it helps me sleep. So
ASMR
it's called what, sorry?
ASMR.
AMSR?
Yeah.
Is there a meaning behind AMSR? Is that
there
abbreviation?
Is, yeah. You know, like when people tap bottles with their nails or tap on the desk or... Yeah.
I do it a lot. Yes. I'm terrible for doing that.
Yeah.
I always have to apologise because I forget I'm doing it, and
no,
I know
don't,
it can
because
annoy
it's so
people.
Nice. No.
But I do.
Or not.
There's some people that don't like it as well. I'm really conscious, and if I have tapped my nails without realising I do it, I do apologise to anybody out there. Right, I've actually cut some numbers as well, Craig, because there's numbers in this set, so I'm going to do the same with these, and I've cut myself 4 sevens. So I'll do exactly the same, so a little bit of pink, and I'll just randomly pop that down. So you're having a bit of an insomnia spell again?
I am.
Oh, it's awful.
I am,
I
yeah.
know, I have struggled with insomnia all my life. And it comes in bouts. It's not all the time, it just comes in bouts. And you can't, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's the most bizarre thing.
What's really, really bizarre this time round, Debbie, and I've never really experienced it before, is usually, like say for instance this week, I go home and I get into my comfies and that, and I'm just drained and I lay on the couch. I still have so much energy.
Bless you.
I really do not know what's going on, but I still have all this energy. I just can't sleep. And like today, obviously day 2 is in day 2 of this week. Even now I'd be a bit like, oh, but no, I feel alert and awake, and
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, bodies allow you to, I mean, bodies are a wonderful thing, aren't they?
They're a wonderful thing, yeah.
Survive on I mean, I don't have much, I mean, people, do you know, they say you're a night owl or an early bird? I'm both.
Yeah.
So late going to bed, early rising, and it never really bothers me, and I have energy. There's some days, obviously, some days there's but it's not very often.
Yeah.
So, right, I've got all those bits. Let me just put all those on there so you can start to see what I've got going on here. So I've got cheers, celebrate, special day, happy birthday, with lots of love, and then lots of number 7s. What should I say? 4 number 7s. So we're going to stick these on and put these. And do you know what? I love the idea of 4 bleaching your numbers round the back. Just need to clear this up though because it's a little bit messy. Oh, there they are. Let me just grab a tissue and a wipe.
But it's so handy. These are one of those die sets where, and I'm going to speak for Debbie because I know Debbie so well, like me, they're going to be on the side of our craft desk the whole time. They will never be away from our craft desk. They're not going to be stored in the box.
Nope.
They're there at the side. They're going to be either on, of course, your magnetic sheet, or for me, you guys know me, I know I like to keep mine in the actual pack. So it's up to you. Either way, they're going to be there at the side, never stacked away. So whether, of course, it's for our demos, our personal cards, whatever it is, they're there used every single time.
Absolutely, and that's exactly, you know, where mine are currently going to be living, because I've told you before, I've got a set of flowers, I've got a set of butterflies, I've got nesting dies.
With love.
With love, because I have got my favourite sentiments at the side of me as well. I have them all out. Do you know in those storage things that we did, the the totally Tiffany ones?
Tiffany,
yeah, the
wasn't
wooden
it?
ones. I've got that, and I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's starting to bulge a little bit, and I might have to have a little sort out. It's just one of those jobs, and I heard Lily talking about it this morning, one of those jobs that you put off, and I'm literally putting it off because I know full well that if I start it, it's going to be one of those jobs. Because I remember you, Craig.
Oh.
I remember you not so long ago.
Yeah.
And I know the headache when you started something, but then it's one of those things. And our lovely Rachel, social media superstar Rachel, she's done something quite recently. So when you start something, it's like, why did I start this?
Why?
But then the sense of achievement.
You cross that line, don't you? You cross that barrier. It's like no point of return.
Exactly.
And then you get to that bit where, you know, where you have to, it's that point you have to take, you seem to be taking everything out, but nothing's going back in. And then you get to that point where you can slowly start to pack and tidy everything away.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll just reply to my mum later on. Just put that on mute.
Is that what you're...
That was my...
Do you know what I'm thinking? I've just heard some music and do you know when you start looking down at your phone thinking, is it my phone? And I'm like, no, because I've got it on silent. And I always try and remember as well, because I once went on air, Craig, down at...
Tempted to reply to them.
I don't, honestly,
Hi, Mum, I'm live.
Yeah,
I'm live. Yeah.
Do you know what I get caught out with most?
Shall I
My
do
watch. Because I forget to turn my watch off.
Yeah.
And then my watch starts pinging and making music, and I'm like, uh-oh. And Siri is a wonderful thing, but oh my life.
She's leaving me a voice note.
Oh.
Tempted to accept, just say, Mum, I'm live, I'll phone you back later on.
Oh, they forget though, don't they? My mum does it to me all the time.
Will I do it?
Go on, call her, go on.
Hi, Mum, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You are live
Mum,
on CTV, please do not swear.
you're live on Crafters TV, so I will call you back in about half an hour. No problem. I will call you back in about half an hour.
Oh,
Okey-doke.
I love
Bye.
that.
Love you too. Bye.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling I won't get an email off the back of that one.
Listen, everyone's on holiday, it's all right, you're fine. You're safe.
Dear.
Your secret's safe with us, it's okay.
I told her I loved her, so...
That's the main thing.
Hey, we're live. We're all family and friends here.
We are
things happen.
indeed. Listen, it happens to us all. I remember when I did my first Facebook Live, my granddaughter decided she wanted to speak to Nanan. And I'm like, and I thought at first they must be... So we ended up having a little bit of a live... with everybody that was watching with my granddaughter. Oh, God love them. Oh, I forgot to ring her last night.
Oh.
I was so busy getting ahead of like today's prep and things, and that I completely forgot. And then when I realised it was 9 o'clock, and I thought, no, she's in bed.
Bless.
Oh, do you know? Now, look how lovely that was
Look at
already
that.
working, and you can create this. So I'm going to put some foam pads, though, on the back of this one. I've got some nice chunky ones, so let me pop, because I want to give it a little bit of a lift.
You'd be forgiven, Debbie, to think that's actually from a pattern paper background.
Yeah, well, do you know, well, you know me, Craig. And I have got a little bit of a love affair with paper pads, and then you wonder why I've still got so many of them. Because I keep thinking, no, I can make that myself, so I'll do that myself.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you end up with hundreds.
You've got that creative hit then, don't you?
Oh, I love doing things like this. Right, so we've got our background covered. This base of the card is 7x7. This one is 5x5, just so that it sits in nice and neatly. Oh, there. I think that sets that apart.
I like that, eh?
Yeah, we'll put that there. Just lift it up though, just to make sure it's nice and straight. When you're happy with where that is and positioned, now I've got myself my little, and I've just created these with like a tier system. So I've done, and started off at 3.5. Wait a minute, 3.5 by 3/4, 3, 2.5. So I've gone down like, do you know, in each one, 2, and wait a minute, so 3.5, 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5. So it creates that staggered birthday look, yeah? I've also got myself here, because I'm going to put these in the... Oh, Debbie, you've put them on black. What are you like, girl?
You silly Billy.
You silly Billy, I meant to put those on purple. Ooh, I might have to change that. Ooh. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll just do it for a visual.
Okay.
Then I'm going to change it because I don't know about anybody else. I'm a little bit, I like to be colour coordinated. And the black just ain't going to cut it.
No, you go
That's
for
because
it.
at the last minute I changed my mind because it was all going to be black to pop it. And then I changed my mind. And it's like, what are you doing, Debbie? Right, so let's put our words on, first of all. And I'm just going to pop on. I'm going to pop on the back of my hand. You could pop this onto your glass mat, a little bit of glue, but I'm going to dip mine in. So, again, when you're using things like tacky glue, just make sure you give it a little bit of a shake. Please just check, because to be fair, this is water-based, but just to be on the safe side, and I always blame a certain lady in the industry for doing this. And if any of you follow Jodie from Tonic, you'll know what I mean, where she sticks a bit of glue onto the back of her hand, and then she takes her her things and she dabs them in. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I think I might grab my tweezers. And I do like me reverse tweezers. As much as I'm not a massive tweezer lover, I do like me reverse ones because they allow me to hold it into place. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to position it with the front and the end first.
It's something I don't use a lot myself is tweezers.
Yeah, it's tweezers have a good place in anybody's craft. They're again, essential tools. But I will not lie, these are my favourite reverse ones. Or I think they've got a different name to it, but I call them a reverse one that literally clamp things into place, hold it into place, so that you can position things and hold things as well without losing them. Because I think that's what my problem is with tweezers. I'm forever losing bits.
So can I preempt a question, Debbie, from maybe someone that's going to be new or relatively new?
Yeah.
So what's your, with lots of love, is that what you're doing?
I am, with lots of love, yeah.
So can I ask, why did you do with first and love second?
So I could position it into evenly.
Got you.
So if you think, so if I'd have started and gone with lots of, I could have ended up being a little bit off this side. So I started with the first one and the last one, and then I can now position so that it looks like I've done that literally. And I mean, I am, because I'm absolutely hopeless with stuff like that. But it looks nice and even, and I do it with all of my sentiments. So I'm going to put me lots of wood there. This one is going to have my happy birthday on, so I'm just going to put a little bit more glue just onto the back there, because it's fast drying in these studios, and that's only because we've got, I don't know if people understand the intensity of these studio lights.
Exactly.
They are incredibly warm, and there is a lot of them. So I'll do exactly the same with this one, position.
Just while you're doing that, Debbie, Ash Campbell on Facebook is asking, if I use the sticky back sheets and the die-cut words, would there be a risk of the words tearing when I remove the backing? As in, is it easy to peel off the backing? It is.
It is. It's a bit like your Xyron, isn't it? I will use it. I will use them. I'll show you how to use them. And yeah, we'll do that in the loan show. Okay. Shall we show people how to use them and show them the ease of use as well? So yeah, absolutely. No, honestly, whichever method you choose, we've put that in there for you as a little add-on, and they're going to be perfect. And a little bit of an alternative to your dotty tape pens and your tacky glue and things like that. So yeah, this one's going to say special day. So again, let's just grab my sentiments. I'm dabbing it into there, covering all of that, placing that down.
Nice seeing how this is coming together. And it's a big substantial card for word dies.
Yes, I know. I didn't choose something lightly, did I, at first? And I did say to George was saying, how many demos have you got in this first hour, Debbie? And I was like, well, definitely one. His face dropped. I was like, yeah, definitely one, George, but only because I wanted to focus mainly on for this first one on those dies themselves, and I think depending on what make you're doing at home, what words you want to say to someone, depends on what you're using it for. Personally, I would be using these with all of our collections. In fact, later I probably will be doing that with our, because we've got pasta. I'm so excited to be working with Pasta La Vista. It's first time. Can you wait? Cannot wait.
And it's just picking up on what you said there, and I'm going to say it right now. There is not one collection, product or range that we do at Crafters Companion you could not use these with.
No, I know, exactly. They are going to be useful with absolutely everything.
You could use them with your pasta collection.
You could mix them as well, because you've got some nice sentiments. Oh, I mean, it's a play on words, isn't it, in that pasta collection? And what I like about it is it's not a megally big collection either. It's it's so cute as well. Such a cute idea. Right, so that's got my cheers on. So as you can start to see now, that's starting to take shape, and it's literally creating our birthday cake. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to position all of those. I think I might use, though, a little bit of, let me grab my chunky glue rather than my foam pads, because it gives me a bit of wiggle time. So just bear with me while I find some chunky glue, Craig.
Donna Yam on YouTube is saying, I missed the beginning. Did Debbie make that background paper? Yes, she did. She made it with the two colours from the duet. She'd done it herself. You could, of course, use your pattern paper if you want. Diane Hatch is in saying, hello, everyone from New Hampshire. Late sleeper this morning. Don't you apologise. Remember, you can always go back on Crafters Companion YouTube and rewatch Debbie's demos, obviously the whole team's demos. Create your playlists and that as well. We've got a cracking week for launches here, where I think, I'm going to say that so many of them flow together this week, Debbie.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, in fact, yes, they do.
They do, don't they?
Yeah. And this one especially. This one will flow with everything.
Yeah, they will. You've got myself and Debbie till Thursday. Keith's in tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait to see Keith.
I know.
I didn't get much chance to speak to him last time I saw him down at Hobby Maker, because we were sandwiched in between each other most of the day, so it's very difficult to do that. You can't, because as you're coming off, they're going on. As
That's
they're coming, you know what I mean? So it'd be nice to see him.
Did you know, I think you know this, Debbie, but for those that are new to us and might not know this, Keith, in another Crafty Life, with another brand that was his, that was my very very, very first design team position ever.
Was it?
Was with Kanban Crafts.
Was
I know
it?
Kanban is now Katie Sue, but yeah,
How
at the
did
time.
I not know that, Craig?
Yeah, absolutely ever. My very first design team position was with Keith and Kanban Crafts.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely no idea. That's... Oh.
And that's why Keith's a legend anyway, but
he is.
I think that's why I've got a soft spot for him as well, because, don't get me wrong, it wasn't really Keith that I was dealing with a lot, because obviously he was dealing with everything else, but still, his company, they brought me on as a design team member.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's nice.
Oops, what are you doing, Debbie?
So I'm looking forward to actually working with him tomorrow. Ben's giving me tips.
Oh,
he's giving me tips.
Have you got your ear defenders?
Yeah, you know how to.
I love the way that he chucks stuff around on the counters.
It's just so good.
He is a character. Always guaranteed a lot of fun when he's around.
Heart of gold.
Yeah. Right, I'm not sticking those down, Craig, because I'm not happy with the black, and I am going to change it in between when we come for a little bit of a break, and we'll show you what it looks like. But I'm just popping them on there for now, and I will trim those down because I want the purple to match the purple. So, but just to give you a little idea, and do you know what else I'm going to grab out? The balloon dies, because I'm thinking a nice little balloon or two just coming down here. Mm-hmm. Which would look nice, but I'll do that in a second, and then when we come back, I'll show you what that looks like.
That'll be great.
But just to give you an idea of how you can be using it, and on their own. I mean, like I said, we're going to be using these a lot. You're going to probably see these in a lot of our makes over the, you know, with all the collections that we've got. But that can just go onto each of the corners. And imagine some candles coming out. I might have to draw them on because I can't think with the candles.
No, I couldn't work it out.
I just can't think where they've come from. But just to give you an idea, and I'm not going to hold it up because I am going to change that, but that's just to give you a little bit of an idea on how you can use that and make those the centre stage, and then like treat that as like a little birthday cake to someone. There you go. Right. I'm going to have to wait to go and sort that out because I'm one of those. I say I'm not a perfectionist.
You are.
I am really. And I need to sort that out because it's going to just play on my mind and irritate me that little bit. So I'm going to get rid of that and just trim it onto the purple.
You do what you need to do, Debbie. We're going to have a little recap before we take a little bit of a break. Really, really busy, which I'm not surprised. It's our brand new launch, Life's Moments. Two key things here. They're going to work with every single collection from every single brand out there. And I'm going to, put my hands up and I'm going to say that. And, you can take me at my word. I truly mean that. And of course, they work through every single die cutting machine. Look at the 77 dies that you've got there. Love, Your, We, you've got Celebrate, you've got Hopeful, Someone, Beautiful. And I'm going to say as well, even Christmas. Bring in your Christmas sentiment stamps and then use these in with Christmas as well. You've got your numbers in there, 1 to 0. You've got your ordinals as well. Myself and Debbie, we have been privy to some Christmas 2025, and let's just say they're all going to work well together. But you've got your brand new launch there. What you're also going to be getting is the third instalment of our Crafters Companion merch. What we've got within this full collection, price-wise, it'll go over. You've got it tariff-free for you guys stateside, so you don't need to worry about that. But this is your crafting forever, housework whenever. Will you be using it as a tea towel like me? Probably not. You're probably going to want to savour it and maybe pop it in the background, but you've got it there as well. If you've been a collector of our merch, brilliant when it comes to the past. Now we've got our new merch here. Many of you have gone for, of course, the apron. You've gone for the tote bag. Now you've got our branded tea towel as well. Both of those are brand new. Then what you're going to be getting is 10 sheets of your deep purple Centura Pearl. Chocolate box, because it just looks like the Cadbury's brand in me. It's not, but it just looks like it, but it is deep purple. 10 sheets, 310 GSM, which the dies will cut through no problem whatsoever. Then what you're going to be getting is 6 sheets of your A4 double-sided adhesive sheets. So you can turn anything into a sticker. So you're going to get 6 sheets of that one there. Now, when it comes to today's price, it's exceptional. It's £38 or $51. If you are platinum here in the UK, you're £30.40. or $40.80, and I'm not having to say you've got your tariff on top of that stateside because it's tariff free. When it comes to, of course, the Platinum, it works out that you're getting your 6 sheets of adhesive and then also your 10 sheets of Centura Pearl for free. So the whole lot, 6 sheets of adhesive, 10 sheets of Centura Pearl, your brand new tea towel from Crafter's Companion, which, by the way, if you want that on its own, don't go to the website because you can't get it on its own. You can only get it in the showstopper, which then consists of the brand new dies. £30.40, $40.80. Bear with me a second, this is going to sound so random. Raw chicken, 2 ham, Coca-Cola 8-pack, bread, cream, tomato ketchup, milk and cheese.
What?
That was my shopping list yesterday. £36.33 it came to. $36.33 that came to. Now these, the dies and the tea towel, look after them. They're going to last you a lifetime. That's going to be gone by next couple of days or so. So putting that into perspective when it comes to crafting here. £30.40 or $40.80 Platinum. It's incredibly busy. Go and check out your basket. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Hello, my name is Christine Mahoney. I love Crafters TV for so many reasons. Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects. That's what sells me on buying the products because they show us how to use them. I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course, and everyone involved in Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. And of course the interaction with all of the people that write in. I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much. So, cheers to my favorite crafting company of all time. You bring me such joy like the taste of this fine red wine. The products, the people, and Crafters TV bring me joy, make me happy, and you're all family to me. I love you all so very much. Now let's all stay in touch. Cheers.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and they could be commercial meetings, they could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different.
Get in early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on. After the last show, we'll need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, just watch some TV, watch some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come into work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed before I get up in the morning.
The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing.
The inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own.
I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
I like to watch Crafters TV as often as I'm free. and I always get new ideas each time, and it certainly helps kickstart my mojo.
That is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before.
I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
A lot of love for that demonstration, as well as the brand new launch today. Oh, have you done it? Let's go and have a look.
Yeah. Not that, I mean, I need to straighten my little 7 up because I've used 3D collal glue, so I just need to straighten it up. But using it with the balloons, I thought, oh yeah. And do you know what? I don't know why I did number 7, because actually that could actually work with our staff here, because I could put my alphabet number, do you know my alphabets? And put Sapphire at the top, because she's 7 on Friday. Not that that's going to be the one, because she's right mad into Sonic the Hedgehog at the minute.
Sure.
So that is my mission, and I've only got till... In fact, I'll be doing it Thursday night when I get... Do you know when I get home? About 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And I'll be doing a birthday card, because I've got to be up at crack of dawn to be up there for a birthday. I do these things to myself all the time. Oh, but yes, there you go. That might be making an appearance on a birthday for me. In fact, I'll give that to Liam to give to his little niece.
There's a great idea.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so there are great, useful sentiments that everybody needs sentiments in your life. I keep telling you. What a great show-stopping deal, though. That is a fabulous one. And if you have been using getting all the merch, definitely, I'd want the whole collection. I'm not going to lie. I ain't going to lie. I'd want the whole collection. So, yeah. But a cracking set, like Craig said, that you'll use time and time again without you realising, actually. You'll just pick for it. You'll come up for it.
That's the thing.
It's one of those that you'll just pick
automatic.
Yeah.
Automatic, indeed. If you've not had a chance to grab hold of the merch, I'm going to recap a couple of the bundles here. To reiterate as well, you can only get the merch within the showstoppers, but we'll talk you through them. Paw Print ×4 saying tariff-free. Whoopee! Yes. Myself, via Johnny at the weekend, we did give you the heads up that the guys are working really, really, really hard to see what they can do for launches this coming week. So fingers crossed we'll have news there. But when it comes to this one, as well as yesterday, tariff-free, which is excellent. Christine Mahoney's in saying good morning. On the road already, but will watch when I can. It's what's great about, of course, social and online and all of that nowadays. You can watch anywhere. Laquita Gibson on YouTube is saying, this is the most versatile die set, great for scrapbooks and my favourite memory books. It's a must-have. Put capitals, and that's you saying that, so thank you. I know you guys, you know me and Debbie, you trust me and Debbie, which is really appreciated, but it's nice to hear it from you as well, that you know it is a must. Evie's saying, I got mine, bought it. Susan's saying good morning. Jeannie's in saying good morning to you all. Nice to see the beautiful sun. Send it our way then if you could do. Sheila's saying good morning from a cloudy South Carolina. Love the die set. At least we're not the only one then. It's not got the great weather. Hi Craig, Debbie and everyone from the sunny New Jersey. I have been busy taking a card after a friend since Sunday, not being able to watch this live. Happy to be back. Well, it's great to have you back here as well. Zoe's in, Susan's in, Donna's loving the sound of the rain. Karen's in as well, saying she loves to sleep in the sunroom when it's raining because it's a tin roof. A lot of love for me answering that call to my mum earlier on. You'll probably find that clipped out and put on social shortly. Michael's in saying, good afternoon, Craig and Debbie. Loving the show. I'm really looking forward to meeting you, Craig, on the 7th. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting you as well. I'll be there all day. Rightio, let's have a little look as to what myself and Ben launched on Friday, and that was Pasta La Vista. Such a fun, quirky, absolutely bonkers collection, but in a great way. You can have so much fun with all of these pasta icons, the pasta sentiments that you've got in here, the punny sentiments that you've got, pasta party. You've then got things such as, I don't know, I can't even read them close up, but you've got a lot of funny ones in there as well. Then what you've got is your stamp and die set. You've got your pasta stamp, you've got the die, but then you've got what I'm calling the pasta emojis to turn them into pasta people. Makes it so much fun, so quirky. Then you're getting 36 sheets of your single-sided pattern paper. Some are in kind of pasta-esque designs. Some are generic, all brand new though, so you can then use them with your cards and projects. What I am going to say as well, they're also going to work with the brand new launch as well. But then what you're going to be getting within this collection, and this was the first of our new merch, this is our apron. So this launched on Friday. You've got your apron here. If you want to see me model it like Total Shopping TV, go back to Friday. But Craft Royalty, Crafter's Companion, that's in there as well. So everything that I just showed you there, £44 or $53. You've then got your platinum price at £35.20, or for you guys stateside, $42.40 with no tariff on that one. So that is a great one there. And then just briefly before we look at samples of Debby, we launched this one, myself and Debby, yesterday, which is still busy. Very, very busy, and it is still tariff-free as well. This is all about our multi-craft dies. What I would say is, we may have a look at these later, I'm not sure, but you can always go back to yesterday's show. Multi-craft die, thicker. Debby explained them all throughout the day, how and where you can use them, with all your different mediums, thicker card, mount board, all of that sort of things. But that's your tags with your 6 different tops there. Within here, what you're going to be getting, and this is really what everyone loved, the brand new Starlit Celebration paper pad. 36 sheets. Now you've got 12 designs, and then you're going to get 3 of each. So you've got that full-on firework pyro on one side, and then you're also then going to be getting more of that subdued, subtler look. Still got the fireworks, but then you've got more of that kind of night sky away into the backdrop. Talked about yesterday, how many of you have tried to then photograph paper or photograph fireworks? Whether it is, of course, bonfire night, whether, of course, 4th of July. It's nigh all impossible unless you're a total professional. We've got these within the paper pads here as well. So 36 sheets, 12 designs, 3 of each, uncoated. Add your glitters, add all of your pearlescent sprays in there. That's in there, the brand new paper pad. But within the showstopper, what you're then going to be getting as well is your 10 sheets of your Centura Pearl Hint of Silver. What it works out is, within that showstopper bundle, you're going to be getting both of them for a tenner within that price. £50, $60. Your platinum comes down to £40 or $48. What we've noticed this morning that many of you were doing yesterday, those that are going for the showstopper are putting an extra one of the 12 by 12 paper pad in there. When it's gone, we don't know when it'll be back and if it'll be back. And it's one that's a really nice generic one. Debby, we're waiting to have a look at something before we wrap up.
I was just going to quickly show, or was it the lovely lady that asked about the...
Ash.
Ash,
yes.
Ash. So literally, you've got the carrot. This is where you can decide on your cardstock. I've just taken some linen cardstock just to place over the top, okay? So when you've got that on, now underneath there is the other side of the sticky. So when you peel that back, the other side of the sticky's on there. However, I just want to seal that right down. And then take your die. So should we do? I'll do numbers because they're easiest ones to do. So let's. Oh, Debbie, she says I can't even pick it up. Let's go back in with. Oh, now. How long? Oh, the love of. I do decide to do these things at the last minute, don't I? I mean, seriously, Debbie, sometimes you wonder about yourself, girl. Oh, right. So you're just going to do your die cutting. It could be any of your cardstock. Pop that into there. Come on. In fact, Debbie, 1. What are you doing? 2 minutes, countdown in your ear. For the love of... I do it all the time.
Don't worry, if we have to end on you, we'll just end on you.
I do it all the time without realising, oh, yeah, of course, I can do it. Jamie will be like, Debbie, we've only got... I'm like, yeah, it's fine, Jamie, it's fine. Don't worry about it, it's absolutely fine. But that's how you would use it. It's a good one for all your intricate and smaller items. I don't know about you, Craig, but I use our adhesive sheets for our gilding flakes.
Snap, yep.
And then die cut into it. And then when you've got there, you'll get your pokey tool and you're just going to lift off the backing. Now, how we do it for time, Jamie? I think that can be doable. Debbie's eyes get working. There you go. So just find your end, so to speak, and lift it up. I've just had my poker tool under there. Just get that. Where's it gone? There it is. Let's peel that back. Don't help when you've got bad eyes. And now it's becoming your sticky back that you then stick into place, and it is mess free, no residue. And I will show you that again in the 2 p.m. show, launch show. But honestly, great, well thought out for these dyes. I ain't gonna lie, that's an absolutely corker, and it'll make less mess free for you to use your adhesive sheets. But that's how easy it is to do. And you just put your cardstock on top of them and then decide what you're going to die cut in them. That's
awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that one. Myself and Debbie, we're going to be back in an hour's time. If you're watching live, we're going to be back for the actual official launch, so to speak. Go back, recap what Debbie's done, recap what Lily done earlier on, and then we've got another full show coming up all about the brand new launch. Grab hold of it. Here in the UK, it's on .co.uk. For you guys stateside.com, of course, it is tariff-free. It is going to be one of the most comprehensive and useful dye set that you're going to use for any brand. See you in an hour.